charge screen? Question mark.
Yeah.
To the waiting screen, to the trolling screen, to the I don't know. In Spanish, it's la pantalla de carga. The charge screen.
La pantalla, yes. The loading screen in English. The loading screen.
Yeah.
There we go.
That too. There you go. So we have in the upper left spawning in this map Lache, él, he, se la come, it's it, he's Pacomike from Alpha.
And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Lightshade LE, we have the other Mexican player, the Mexican Zerg player. He is representing Clan Macaco, going for a very fast pull. A lot faster than we would normally see. We have, representing Timbers Esports, JimRising.
This is weird. That was a 15 pull, I guess, question.
Yeah, I didn't see, it was either 15 or 14, one of those.
Yeah, I think it's 15, but I don't know why make Paco never gonna make some kind of rush or never gonna proxy. This is so bad because the 15 pool is a safety pool, but there is nothing to be safe here.
Yeah, something that I will say though, because we have 6 things on the way, is that we saw this in Pacomike versus Ryu, where Pacomike doesn't probe scout, which is really weird because it's very common for Protoss to probe scout, but because Pacomike doesn't do it, he doesn't know, and he's not going to chrono out his first zealot, and the Lings, they can go across the map and maybe kill the pylon.
Why not
True. good question. Maybe Jim just doesn't want to be ultra committed, maybe, but like these Lings, they can deal a lot of damage. They're going across the map. There is no zealot, and he sees with the Overlord.
I know the reason why not, because Jim will always say 12 pull is a lose to Zerg. Well, this is a lose to Pacomike too, because without that pylon, the Protoss is dead.
Yeah, exactly. The pylon goes down, the gateway is depowered, the probes are forced off the line, and Pacomike, he has to make sure he keeps the pylon alive. He has to micro as best he can. Oh my god. Look at
this is bad for Paquito because of mining time. Anything. I don't know. Okay, this was bad to Paquito, but not as bad as could be.
Exactly. Could have been a lot worse. We just see there was a little less mining time, but the workers are mining at the natural straight away as soon as they can. And the Lings aren't finding too much damage. But behind this, Jim, we have a Roach Horn on the way.
Wow, full cheese from mining time, 2 probes for 6 Lings. I love it.
Oh my god, Wolfgate! I didn't realize the Cybercore was...
It's bad, but not as bad as you expect. But
okay,
Paquito, why you are playing with Twilight? Okay, this is a rule for Protoss. Never forget this. If your Wargate is so delayed as Paquito's right now, never go for a Twilight Council, because you don't gonna have any units for the adept. But if you make a Stargate, obviously you can make some Void Raids, you can make some Oracles, especially Void Raids. Void Raids are so good in this scenario, but Paquito's making a link with Chargula. Paquito's so dead. Paquito is so dead.
Yeah, I mean, Pacomike, he's trying to, I guess for whatever reason, this is his go-to, his transition after a bit of a wonky beginning to the game. But we got Roaches on the way. They're coming across the map. The Roach Room was done long ago. We got some Ravagers on the way. There's gonna be nothing here to defend. And the Cybercore is exposed. Like, Wolfgate could be denied. More importantly.
The wall is pretty good for Paquito, but Paquito doesn't have anything to deal with the Roaches.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
GG is called. JimRising is taking the game number 1. And I was calling it. If Paquito play like this, JimRising is gonna abuse it, and Paquito's gonna pay the deal.
GG, well played. Jim takes game number 1 swiftly, easily, taking advantage of the fact that Pacomike he's not really known for probe scouting. And yeah, really well done.
And he's not making a Stargate. And that's a mistake, I think. Well, okay, could be a mistake to not playing the best build order of the meta, but you have to have your own style too, no?
It's one of those things where it's really nice to have your own style, but at the same time you should also adapt to what your opponent's doing, right? You can't be too stubborn. Yeah, and GG. As a result, we did see that JimRising took game number 1, but to be fair, this is a best of 5, so it's not the worst thing to lose a game this early in the series.
Yeah, especially at shape. It's only 6 minutes to Jimena to take the game, and Jimmy's playing so cheesy.
He is, but it's working for him, you know? He's doing well. Yeah. He's doing well. Oh boy. And here we go. Game number 2. Interesting that this made it through the veto process. Romanticide.
And Romanticide again. Oh my god.
Oh boy. And we spoke a bit about this before. I think last week we were talking about Shakti and about how well Skytos can be on this map, on Romanticide. Shakti was the one who was going straight into, oh my god, I think everyone's remaking. Yeah, we were making.
Yeah, I think they doesn't make it with the game card.
Yeah. Remaking with game cards. But yeah, we were talking about Shakti, about how he was playing so well, adapting to the meta and playing Skytos. Do you think Pacomike is gonna do it here on Romanticide? Like, this is the map, right? Like,
yeah, this is the map, but I think Paquito's gonna make some drops.
Shaking my head. Also, Dastan poking fun at Jim. Excuse me, Jim only plays Protoss against Zerg, okay? Against Zerg. Yeah.
Some troll there in the chat. But, well, again, Romanticide, please bring me some Jagannatha or the tower, please.
Oh,
what is the idiot? Submarine, no?
Yeah, submarine.
But well, we're jumping in the game number 2.
Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Is Pacomike going to finally get into some Skytos? Or is he going to just lose the game? We'll see.
Give me a second. Please, chat. Let's make some Funara chatarras there in the chat for what he's saying. God damn it. To be chatarras. But well.
Well, here we go.
We have
here we go, spawning in the top left-hand corner of Romanticide LE. We have the Mexican Zerg player already up 1-0 in this best of 5 series. Representing his team at Timbers Esports, it is JimRising. Hold
on. And is spawning in the bottom right corner of Romanticidio. We have the greedy Protoss. He is from Mexico too. Pacomike.
And I don't know if you saw.
He's scouting.
Ooh.
He's scouting.
He's prep scouting.
Yes.
He's learning. His brain is expanding.
He's adapting. He gains one.
Oh god. And he sees the pull first from JimRising. This was a little bit faster. JimRising actually went for a 14. I kept an eye on it this time. 14 pull opening from Jim.
Yeah, 14. Yeah. The last one was 50. Yeah, to see the timings, and you're gonna know that easily. And yeah, I like that. I like the Zealot. I like the Nexus, and I'm gonna love the second gate, the second pylon. Skip the second gate and the second gas. Excuse me. Paquito's gonna be so good.
Yeah. You know, the Zealot's already out. He's even, like, just in case, he's even getting a second pylon here at the natural in case the first does go down.
Oh, he's gonna defend with probes and the Zealot. I like it. I like it.
Yeah. We even have some probes. So he's taking this very seriously. He does not want to end the game as quickly as game number 1.
Yeah, and he's making the magic proofs, one Zealot. That is the way, and he needs to be careful. A very good micro there from Paquito, and he's losing 2 props. The same as the last game, but without losing so much mining time.
Exactly. This could have been so much more worse. We saw it in game number 1. So Pacomike, he defends beautifully, and will you know, head into still the early game, or into the mid game in a much better position.
I remember a response of players like, I don't know, Cess, Trap, even Stats, that when a Zerg makes a burst, they skip the natural until they have 6 adepts. They push with the 6 adepts, and then they spam. I like that response a lot, but Paquito is going for it. He's going for it.
He's doing it. He's going for the Stargate.
Yeah, and he's gonna be a scout so fast. Yes.
Exactly. Jim, he goes in with his overlords. He sees the Stargate, so he's well aware of what Paco is going for. But do we know what Paco's going for? Like, we've seen, like, even in recent times, like, players, like, we've seen more Oracle play, we've seen more Phoenix play. Oh my god.
Oh, the are making so much work in light, and Jimena has to be very careful, and maybe not gonna lose any of that. Wow, this is so. Oh my god, never mind.
One of death goes out. You know what? It's fine. One of death for six drones. It's great.
Oh my god, that was crazy from Pacomike, and we have the first boy raid in the run.
That we do. It is going to be a void ray first, straight into that Oracle, which, again, like, we've seen this become a little bit more popular recently, but I appreciate it. Like, Pacomike, he's adapting.
I love the meta. I love the meta as much as you do. And maybe Paquito's gonna do 2 oracles, take a fast third, and then play normally with Immortals, Archons, Chargelots, Storm. I will expect that from Paquito, or maybe just 1 oracle. He's making just 1.
Yeah. Regardless, like, I do like this a lot so far. JimRising, he's actually going to be able to deal some damage here, but the Oracle does stay at home. It does defend. Unfortunately, this means that it can't spend its energy across the map, you know, with stasis wards or anything like that. But, you know, he does hold on to his third.
Yeah. And we have finally wave Pacomike. I like that so much. I like this style from Paco. He's so solid with that.
Yeah. This is also, it feels like one of the more standard games we've seen from Pacomike. Like, Paco did some weird stuff against Ryu, if you remember, but this is a lot more of what you would expect to see in a more meta PvZ.
Yeah, this the old meta, I think. And true. We have another cheese.
Oh god, there it is. Of course, Jim did go for a much faster lair. He is going for a Nidus with the queens, with roaches, and this is scary. Pacomike, he sees with the adepts.
Yeah, he sees it, but he can. How many void rings he have? 1.
He has 1.
1 and 1 oracle. Oh my god. He's not responding? He's making 4 yeah, he's dead.
Oh no, he's throwing down shield batteries, he's getting an immortal. He saw it though. That's the thing. Like, he saw it with the adept. He should know what's coming his way.
Yeah. This is so bad. Like, I think Jimbo is gonna get the 2-0, but he's making the there in the third. I don't like it. If he goes straight to the main,
yeah,
he instantly won.
This is best case scenario for Pacomike, because Pacomike has 3 shield batteries here. Like, he is looking to try and defend this third as best as possible. Here we go. The queens and the roaches are out.
Yeah. I think Paquito has some potential to defend, but I don't know. So many queens. The way. So exposed, but the critical factor here are the queens. Like,
yeah, that they are, but you know what? 1 queen already falls. A second queen does fall as well. Where are the transfuses? Finally, Jims decides to transfuse.
Yeah, finally, and we have some sentries getting down. The Silets are doing good. The Immortal is being immortal.
Yeah.
What?
The Immortal,
I don't know that.
The Immortal, oh my god!
What? Okay.
JimRising.
I think the big mistake from Jimena was not making the Nidus in the...
Yeah, Jim was very all in there. I don't know if you saw, but he was down more than 20 workers compared to Pacomike. He was 100% looking to end the game. Pacomike, he was actually very conservative with his overcharge as well. He used his overcharge towards the end, and that was keeping his army alive. And as we saw, Jim kind of made a little bit of a mistake there, not going for that main.
And this is the magic. This is the magic to open with Stargate against Jimena. So Paquito is making the right decisions right now. Maybe we only Stargates. Please don't be like Cest. Please. God damn Cest. Why?
We'll see.
So mad with Cest because he lose that final by himself with not playing with the Stargate against Raynor. Please.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what Pacomike does here. I mean, again, like, really well done there in game number 3. It was just, sorry, game number 2. Honestly, Pacomike was just very lucky. Like, the third base was the best place for him to defend. Even if the Nidus was in the natural, he would have had a harder time. But yeah, he does hold. We're tied up. We're 1-1 going into game 3.
Yeah, let's go to that map, Jagannatha final. So let's wait for the map.
Let's go. Meanwhile, buenas noches, Chataras. He's going to bed. He's looking to try and make sure he sleeps with you in his dreams.
Una pinche chatarra. Y un gran saludo, aprovechando el español, lo hablaré como Yakuzaku. Muchas gracias, Diego. Espero que estés súper bien y que te guste el casteo. Así que, bueno, voy a seguir tu cámara. Ahí está. Presentada. What the... No. Top move. Spawning in the bottom left of Jagannatha, we have the Rancio JimRising.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Jagannatha ALE. We'll see if his brain is still expanded or if it has shrunk once again, because he's getting 12 fooled. We have, representing Alpha X, it is Pacomike. He's not scouting.
Oh, he's not scouting.
He's not scouting. He's not Dastan. ¿Por qué? No.
Because it's Paquito is like this. And I'm so scared because
no.
I always remember when Parting was showing play against Sergin stream. He was saying, okay, you have to make a pylon, you have to make some some proofs, then the gate, the cybercon, and he was playing so good the build order, and then the links arrived, sniped the links, and he don't type GG and get out of the game. Was so good, and this is a flashback for that. And Jaime is committing to this, making a lot of links.
Yeah, exactly. We got nothing but lings going across the map.
Oh.
Meanwhile, I think Pacomike did spot the lings, but it's.
I think so. No,
I guess not. It's too late, mate.
Paquito is dead.
It's dead. It's done. Done. F's in the chat. The pylon's gonna go down. The boys are pulled, which is great and all, but the problem is that we have more lings coming in. Like Jim, he just fights.
Yeah, it's not like the last game. It was 6 links. Now are 10. And please, Jimena, fight.
I mean,
he
gets the pylon. He gets the pylon. He's just making sure GG gets called.
Yeah. That was so sad. Was so Paquito.
That's what I was worried about. You know, in game 2, his brain was getting bigger. You know, he was getting big brain, and then game 3, it shrunk again. It's small. You know, it just.
He got some dead cells now.
Feels bad.
Yeah. Feels very bad, man. But well, anyways, un gran saludo a Eduardo. Eduardo, ¿cómo está ahí? Abrazo. And I was expecting Jagannatha all night long. And we have this. Jimena, please. I don't blame it. Play a macro game against being a Zerg in that map is so hard. So hard. And now, wow, we have the tower.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised both Death Aura and Romanticide made it through. But here we go. We are getting into game number 4, potentially the final game. This is it. Jim just needs one more, and he's our champion.
Okay, Jaime is trolling. As always, trolling.
As always. Meanwhile, thank you so much, Xenodactyl, for the raid. We really appreciate it. Dastan, you would like him. Xenodactyl, he's an American player, and all he does is Cannon Rush.
I didn't know that he for the name, but I didn't know that about the Cannon Rush. But thank you very much, my bro from Alpha X. Very grateful for the raid, and hopefully you enjoy this. This cheesy final.
Exactly. If you're just joining us from his stream, we are here. We are in the grand finals in game number 4.
And we have spawning on the upper left of the tower of Aura Mortal. Él no le gusta scoutear. He never scout. He's Pacomike.
And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Death Aura LE, we have the Mexican Zerg player. He is representing Timbers Esports. Oh my god, sending a drone across the map.
Nice.
We have JimRising.
I think that is.
It's gonna be a hatchery, right? Right?
Yeah. It's got to be. So.
Oh.
He's making his natural.
Oh.
Okay, now I'm confused.
So am I. I mean, the drone is here. Like he's maybe he's looking to fake.
He can still do it.
He could, but he doesn't.
Jimena, por favor.
But he needs a spawning pool. Right?
It's gonna be so close. There you go, Lai. There you go. The hatch dirty block.
Wow.
That is like the poo in the main of the natural of the pro. Like a poo. Like my poo.
The disrespect of Jimena here. And what's interesting is that like his spawning pool he delayed it quite a bit. This isn't a Nova commitment. There it is.
The cancel slide. Oh my god. Maybe?
Otra vez?
Oh,
Okay.
that was so close. And bye bye. As the drone says bye bye, we have the Nexus then for Paquito. Was a good defense, but he's delaying the second gas so long.
I imagine on stream, Jim is just smiling right now. He's having a good time.
Yeah, of course. He's like, he's like something like that. I know him so
Yeah,
much.
yeah. He's having a lot of fun. And I mean, you know, he's up against a Protoss. That's something that like never happens for Jim. So he's he's having the best time right now. Ay. And as we get into this, we'll see what Pacomike has in store for us, because we were talking about it. There it is, the Stargate.
Yeah, we have finally Stargate OP opening from Paquito. We have two adepts going to the base of El Rancio, and we have Scout, my light. We have the Scout of the Overlord confirming the Stargate.
That we do. Jim, he confirms, he knows. This time we'll see if these two adepts are going to deal anywhere near as much damage as they did last time, as, you know, there are just slow links to deal with them.
Yeah, he can still get more and then get out. And that was so good for Paquito, and still, oh, this is so bad for Jimena.
Exactly. If you remember last game, he lost 6 drones for 1 adept. Now 5 already dead, and a lot of less mining here in the natural.
Yeah. The mining time is now. And wow, the adepts could kill the links now. That was so close.
Yeah, there we go. 6 drones. Nicely done there by Pacomike, especially after a really rocky start in this game with the delayed natural. It was really good.
Something I don't like about that pylon. That pylon is weird in the wall, but the thing that I don't like about this build of Paquito is that he's delaying the third one so much.
Yeah.
He's making a second gate. I don't know. If you open with a void raid, you don't have to make a second gate. You easily get the first so fast with only one gate. And then go for oracles. You can keep going the void production, make a second Stargate. You can do a lot of stuff, but okay, it's the Pacomike style, but I don't like this so much.
Yeah. Again, like his third is incredibly delayed, especially because this time he sent his oracle across the map first. It wasn't here to help defend the third, so the third is so much later.
And he's losing the energy of the oracle.
Yeah.
Two proofs trying to get the third is so delayed for Pacomike. I like the Jaime position a lot.
Definitely. As we do see, okay, the lair is on the way. It is in the natural, which again is nice, especially in this matchup. Your main is kind of vulnerable to that Void Ray style. But of course, we do see that there isn't those Void Rays on the way. Instead, Pacomike, you know, with the Forge, with the Twilight Council.
He has to be very careful with the Void Ray, getting a lot of damage. But what do you think the play in this game? Paquito, I think he's gonna make some standard PvC.
Yeah.
But Rice, I don't know, he's gonna make roaches or hydras.
Yeah, I imagine he's just gonna go Roach Ravager. I don't think he needs to go Hydras. We'll see what he ends up going for. Like, he, to be fair, like he can do whatever he wants. Like, he's kind of in the driver's seat right now. Interesting. We have Blink on the way for Pacomike. So once again, going for Blink Stalkers.
I remember before I retired that it was so popular to make target units and then go to Blink.
Oh yeah.
Plus one attack.
El Oscuro,
Robo.
man. Yeah.
Yeah. The Oscuro style was so good, and I don't know how good is at this time. Like.
Yeah, I mean.
That's so bad for Paquito.
Yeah, the void rate does go down. I was gonna say that +1 Blink Stalkers, like, they can do really well against Roach Ravager based compositions, even with Lings. But the problem is that JimRising isn't staying on that tech. Like, he's got a Hydra Den. That means he's gonna have access to a Lurker Den as well if he wants to. It's gonna be a lot harder for this ground focused army to do well.
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned for Paquito. Well, at least Jaime roaches and roach speed. Station speed so fast. It could be Swarmhosts or fast. I don't know, Vipers.
I would.
This is so bad for Jaime because if Paquito hits a timing, he's gonna be dead.
True. Like Jaime has Jamie. JimRising has to be careful not to take up too quickly, right? Like we've seen it before. We saw like Ryu fault for it, right? Where he was like spending all his money teching up, and Pacomike was able to hit that timing and kill Ryu. To be fair, Pacomike is gonna take him a while to get into like Disruptors or Colossus, whatever he decides to go for. So he's giving JimRising a lot of time.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried for he doesn't make a big attacker. He will be in so many troubles, but I'm so concerned. I don't know why Jaime is making that hype so early, because he doesn't have the lurker then. Maybe to make the upgrades, but
I have to.
He doesn't have it.
Yeah, I have to assume it's for Vipers, right? Like that's the only thing for me that makes sense.
Yeah.
But as you said, like the Lurker Den is missing. It's weird. It's I don't know if he forgot it or if it's intentional. Meanwhile, Pacomike, he's looking to push out with the Warp Prism with his main army. There is potential here to maybe hit a timing. Oh, he's actually going back home to pick up the Disruptor, maybe? The Disruptors? Huh? I don't know. He's
Or maybe JimRising was expecting the Disruptor and he's rushing the Vipers for that.
I would assume so.
Yeah, of course. But we have the slightly army, and this is so bad. This is so bad for Paquitos. He's gonna lose all the sentries, and that is a very, very bad hit to the army of the Protoss player.
Yeah, exactly. Almost loses an Immortal as well. At the same time, it looks like Pacomike is trying to harass with a couple of Zealots on the other side of the map. The problem is that JimRising, he already dealt with one army. Like, it's fine for him to focus on the other.
Yeah, and what do you think about this attack from JimRising? I think he just have to pressure and then go full Vipers.
Exactly.
6 Vipers, wow.
There we go. Oof. 6 Vipers on the way. That's a lot of Vipers. That's a lot of energy. And the problem is that we still don't have High Templar. Templar Archives is on the way, and that's pretty huge. Pacomike needs those High Templars. He needs those feedbacks, especially because there's no lurkers, so he doesn't have to worry too much about his High Templar control.
But I don't know, like what else? Rise, Ultralis. Yeah, there you have Ultralis. Do you think it's the best call for the
probably not
style? No, especially because there are a lot of disruptors. The disruptors are so good against Ultralis because the clutch, and he can make it in time, and that he's making.
Yeah, I think JimRising, I think the Ultras are just a meme play. I think he's just having fun.
Yeah.
That's what I think. If he wanted to, like, he can play Lurker Hydra Viper. He's done it before, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's having too much fun. We'll see.
Yeah, I think he's so relaxed right now.
Oof.
But oh my god, that could be worse for Paquito. Very good recall, but this is rare because even the +3 attack from JimRising is even faster than Paquito. Feedbacks.
Yeah, nice feedbacks. Oh, he does.
The blinks again. Why?
He does blink forward. He loses a lot of Stalkers. In the end, only 2 Vipers have energy left.
That could be worse, but good splits there for JimRising, and I don't know. This is getting worse and worse and worse for the Mexican, well, the certain Mexican player.
Yeah. Like, JimRising is doing a really good job at potentially throwing. Like, ultras, they can be a really easy way to spend a lot of money and lose a lot of money, you know? Like, ultras are very expensive, and as you said, like, Pacomike's army isn't too bad against them. But Jim hasn't made any ultras yet, so, you know, maybe he'll stick with this. But again, his army feels a little bit lacking. Like, I don't know.
I think when JimRising get to the late game against Protoss, it brains just that.
Macaco.
Yeah. The macaco brain is going on, and he doesn't know what to do. He only makes.
Oh my god. He's all over the place. Yeah, look, he wants investors, Spire. Yeah. Oh god.
And he's F2 for Silos?
Yeah, exactly. His whole army is here on the top right. That means the bottom left is exposed. He's going to lose at least one hatchery, maybe more. The rest of his army is on the way.
This is so bad, and I know what JimRising is. Oh my god, Pacomike has a very good army, and I have to kill 6 healers with all my army. This is cool. This is Protoss.
Vipers are on point. One of the Vipers even does die to the shots.
Oh my god. But we have a counter attack there in the 4 base or fear base? Fear base of Paquito. See what it will do. Anything.
Yeah, he's not really responding. There we go. He does clean everything up with Zealots. He has to be careful with these disruptors. Ooh, the yoinks.
Yeah, the yoinks are
finally
so good. I love the joints from Jaime because always are so good, but 37 Hydras, 40 Hydras. I don't know if it's the right call.
Yeah, I don't think it is at the moment. We'll see. I mean, this ground army of Pacomike is a little bit vulnerable. Ooh, nice fighting crowd.
What's so good? Yeah, but there are some storms there. Good against Hydra. But we have a very high Rombi. What is that in the middle of the map?
The blue one. I mean, Pacomike, he did deny the base on the right, and then he went back home with the Zealots. And now JimRising has a lot of momentum now with mass Hydra. True, storms are here. We'll see how good they are. The problem is that it's only storms.
Yeah, but you only need a storm. Army of Hydralis, no?
Oh, but the links! Oh no, the High Templar!
I like this so much from JimRising. Carriers has arrived.
Oh god, you know what? But they're only 2. They don't have any interceptors. The Hydras are looking to try and push on forward. At the same time, the Zealots deny the base again, but there's a wall of spines here.
Yeah, but I don't know. 4 bases Zerka against 4 Protoss always is bad for Zerka. And this could do a lot of damage.
Yeah, especially with all these Zealots getting into the natural. They force the entire army to come back home. And it allows Pacomike to kind of calm down a little bit and get more carriers.
Yeah, this is so... Oh my god, 7 Ultralists.
I was about to say, do you know what the best counter against carriers are? Ultra Kappa.
But to be fair, Ultralists are so good against the High Templars in the ground.
Very true.
They clean it up so fast, and I like the response for the High Templars, but there are so many Ultralists, I guess.
Yeah, the problem is that like one of the ideal compositions is you go Ultra with Corruptor Viper, right? That's what you go for. Ultra Hydra Viper, it can work. We'll see how good the ultras are.
So many immortals, I don't think so. Like maybe with the Abdas in the immortals, but oh my god, this is so bad for JimRising.
Yeah, definitely. What's important though, I don't think there's any energy for Storm. All the High Templar were turned into Archons.
Yeah, and there is no interceptor. Still, he can fight in the static defense. right?
Yeah.
I think
Exactly. Defensively, with the side defense, Pacomike, he does hold. He pushes JimRising away. And what did I tell you? Ultras are a good way to spend money and just lose money, mate. That's it.
yeah. GG, and we are going to in this
Ace.
series. We're gonna get the ace match.
Shaking my head, Jim. GG, Pacomike. He does tie it up. JimRising really struggling with figuring out what he wants to do against Protoss in the late game. That wasn't even like proper sky toss either. Like,
yeah, it was a normal PVC from Pacomike, classic transition to carriers. But I don't know, the brain of Jimena was crushed. I don't know.
The problem is, I think Jimena, when he sees the Stargate opening, that's when the brain starts to fall apart, you know.
Yeah, he's like, I already lose. Always the same.
Aye. But yeah, as we saw, like it just didn't feel like Jim knew what he wanted. You know, he was getting Infestor upgrades, he was getting Aspire, he was getting upgrades for his Ultras. When it would have been a lot easier for him to go into like Corruptors, go like Corruptor Broodlord. You know, like it's even relatively easy to control as well. Like, man.
Please. Oh,
feels bad.
Invites. Yeah, feels bad, man. And we're gonna jump to what map?
Ooh, we are gonna be getting into Pillars of Gold. That means no submarine today.
Oh, F's in the chat for submarine. I think submarine is the oldest of the maps, or is even with the Aura. The Aura, I think.
Yeah, even.
Okay.
But
well, we're gonna have these maps for so many times.
Yep. Yeah. Still no new map pool. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. But we'll see. We'll see if we get a new one at some point. But before that, we are getting into this ace match. Now, the big question: will Pacomike probe scout?
Ooh. Or I have a better one. Jimena will make a 12 pool.
Oh no! Oh no! Paco, please just scout, Paco. Just scout, please.
Paco, please just make a cannon rush Paquito, please.
Oh god.
Oh, I don't know. I'm so scared about this one. Like, it doesn't end like a bad ending. Like Trap is always making some stuff. Or Stats. I remember when Stats lose against, I don't know, 4-2 and lose against 12 pool or something like that.
I'm waiting for you to introduce the audience. Who's in the top right, Dastan?
We have in the top right of Pillars of Gold from Alpha X, he is Pacomike.
And spawning in the bottom left, not going for a pool first. Oh my god, we have the Mexican Zerg representing Timbers Esports and All People Macaco. It is JimRising.
I was forgotten that JimRising is from no Tinder. Tinder. Timber, no, not Tinder.
Timbers Esports. It's a Mexican team.
I was saying Tinder.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Imagine Tinder for esports. Oh my god! This is even worse than the last game to Pacomike.
Yeah, much worse.
I think Jimena gonna leave the catcher cancel at the last second? Question mark?
Yeah, I would hope so. I would hope so. We'll see if he gets the Evo Chamber. We'll see if he's fast enough.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh, he got it.
Oh, my God. You, Jimbo. Why? Cancel?
He should cancel. He should cancel.
You're being so greedy. Oh my God. At the last second. Like, holy. That was so close.
JimRising may be a streamer. He may be a dancer. He may be a macaco. But he's pretty. He can be really good at StarCraft.
Wait, like, what? What am I looking? That pool is ultra late and a third so fast.
Oh yeah.
This is extremely greedy from Jimena.
Very greedy indeed, and honestly, he's gonna get away with it. I feel like Pacomike, he can be a little bit passive. Oh, but this is kind of scary. Yo, every single game we've casted so far.
Like I don't like that, Paquito. Why don't go to this natural? Why?
I was about to say, like, every game, Paco's Adepts do so much damage, right? And now with no Lings and no Queens, go for it. Get him. There's nothing here.
It was not expecting that. Oh, yeah. But he's making a lot of damage right now.
Yeah, exactly. There's no mining whatsoever in the natural. He has to be careful not to get surrounded. Oh, the Zealot will get surrounded.
That was so bad for Paquito.
Yeah, it's weird how in the game where JimRising was being the greediest, like, Paco deals the least damage.
Yeah, of course. But even losing the second adept, and Jimena is making a lot of links. 70 links right now. He can cancel the third one all game long.
Oh yeah. We got a lot of Lings on the way. Maybe too many Lings, I think. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how much they're going to be able to accomplish here. Pacomike is getting into the swing of things. I do love this. He's going for the Stargate once again. And the Lings are trying to be annoying, but... Oh, the Adept!
What?
Wow.
Why?
No,
Paquito, what are you doing? I think this is GG. No. There is a boy right there.
the Jesus Christ. That was...
Savior!
That was really scary. Obviously, Pacomike delayed Warp Gate to get a faster Stargate, and
Look at that. He's forcing the cancel. Oh my god. And he's wasting the energy of the Oracle. This is so bad for Paquito. Ay. Even getting free workers. Even. Holy.
Wow.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Extremely well done. And behind this, Jim, he's on 3 hatcheries. He's just droning up as best he can. Fully saturated on at least 2. Looking so good to get into the late game and make those ultras.
No, please. No, late game for you, right? Please. All that you want, but not late game. Please, live. No.
Ay. Meanwhile, everyone, exclamation mark, Funara Finantok in the chat. He's the biggest Pacomike fan, and he wasn't here. He only just got here. Wow.
Yeah, I was casting with the boys and didn't see Paquito. Now, what? Paquito, you didn't being here? Come on. It could be a cancel. Yeah, it's gonna be a cancel.
Yeah, the rest of the links.
I was so scared. Paquito was at the limit with that.
Ay. At the same time, though, Adepts are across the map, and he is dealing a lot of damage.
Oh my! What? 7 workers with the 2 Adepts? No, I can't believe it.
So, yo, Pacomike, he's still in here. He's still in this. And you know what? He made three Void Rays. He's going for the main.
I love it. Why can I say it? And Jimena is playing Bailing Hyperlist. Woo! the mix of styles, like.
Exactly. I love this. We will see the gas will be focused down. Honestly, he could kill both of these queens. Go for it, mate.
Yeah, especially with the Oracle. The Oracle, he's gonna lose anything. Oh, what? What are you seeing?
Paco, no!
He doesn't lose anything. Just a queen? I can't believe it. What a defense from Jimena. What a defense. He's playing so good right now.
Ay. I mean, it looks like Pacomike will finally find some damage. Oh my god, no!
Oh my god. Ito, stop it! the only thing that I need in this game is Paquito. Ay.
Oh god, Paquito. There are highs and lows with Pacomike. You know, he gets like six workers with 2 adepts, and then he loses 2 void rays for free.
Thank you very much, Saundo, for the 6 months. Thank you very much. Thank you very mucho.
Gracias. Hope you enjoy your ducks. Hope you enjoy your quacks. As we are here in the grand finals. Oh, a lot of Lings already looking to try and deny this 3rd base. The Hydras are coming as well.
Oh, this is El Macaco. What? Wait, what? He already has a Veiliness and he's making Jimena, why?
And I mean, the shield batteries are still on the way. Once they finish up, overcharge is available. Yeah, he's gonna be able to defend.
This is a defense. This is a big mistake from Mena, because if it was Bailey getting rid of the seals, that will be a easy win. Why? Oh yeah.
Yeah, JimRising. God. Throwing away a lot of Hydras there. That was an expensive loss, and just like that, the lead that he had, it's no longer, mate. Things are kind of evening out. Things are actually pretty good for Pacomike.
So sad, and Pacomike is making his 4th. Jimena has his 4th, but Storm is on the way. Like this is the saddest part of all for Jimena.
So the problem is there's a couple of things going on here. One, Jimena's creep spread is awful. It's like the worst thing in the world right now. So when it comes to like being aggressive or even defending, like he's gonna have a harder time. He has very limited vision out on the map right now. And as you said, his army, Ling Bane, Hydra, it struggles so much against Storm.
Yeah, of course. That's the biggest problem. And now pushing, he knows timing, like.
Oh boy. Oh.
Bailey.
Yeah, Bailey's speed just finished. But you know what? Storm just finished.
Paquito, please. Paquito. Well, that could be worse, but I think Jimena has to back up or he's gonna lose everything.
Yeah, this is really scary. Like JimRising saw the storm. The storms did hit him, but he's trapped now. The prism just barely escapes.
Oh my god! And the Hydras are, and I think Pacomike has this like.
Yeah, all the Hydras go down, and there's only 2 remaining. The War Prism just barely survived.
I think that was a very bad attack from Rising. Paquito is in a prime spot to take the Sentimiento Latino 105.
Yeah, right now he's looking so good, and Jim, the problem is that he's still stuck on Ling Bane Hydra. There's no Lurker Den, there's no Infestation Pit, there's no Hive, there's no Spire. This is all he has to work with, and it's just, we saw how much it just falls apart to Storm. You know, Storm is kind of all you need. What do you do here if you're Jim?
I think the best option is to turtle a bit and then maybe go for lurkers or vipers or something else, because we Hydra win against Paquito, especially with the storms. It will be so hard.
Definitely. I'm honestly very surprised that we still don't see a lurker den. Like lurkers are what Jim needs right now. I also wouldn't mind if he invested in maybe pneumatized carapace and went for like, I don't know, some like baneling drops on some of these mineral lines to like try and keep Pacomike busy at home. Whatever he can. We'll see what he can do. Oh, the War Prism! Never mind.
God, the War Prism! Oh my god, that was so close! And the Silos are doing a very good job there with the Hydras. Paquito needs to get his pip, he needs to make some Stargates and some carriers, and he's gonna get the deal sealed.
Yeah, the pressure is on JimRising right now. There we go. He knows. The Fleet Beacon's on the way, Stargate's on the way, 5th base is on the way. Jim needs to either, I don't know, like mass expand. He's still stuck on Lair, by the way. Like, where's the tech?
Was so good in the in the run by sub Silots, and well clean up Silots run by. And I like this so much from Paquito. He needs to advance.
Yeah, we do see the main armies are clashing a little bit. JimRising has to be careful though, because it feels like he doesn't have enough Ling Bane here. There's a lot of Hydras. Oh boy.
Yeah, the 43 Hydra. I think he needs a bit more Bane. That's the problem, the High Templars. If you don't have Balins, you can clean up the High Templars and gives in some Hydralis then. Hydralis, sorry, there.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? The Lurker Den is finally on the way, but it might be too late. JimRising, though, he's trying to go for a bit of a surround. Does he have enough to get on top of the High Templar?
So many storms. He needs a lot of Balings to get off that army, but I think Pacomike's done it.
Yeah, so far he has been able to break a lot, but he has to be careful because we have plenty of Hydras on the way. Jim, he's throwing away his Hydras, though. I don't know if this is the best move for him.
I don't know. I think Jim took off his hands of the keyboard.
Maybe. I mean, he traded as best he could. There are only 2 High Templar remaining. Yeah. There's only Immortals really to buffer. Lurker Den finished, so we do have the first Lurkers on the way. But as Jim is getting Lurkers out, Pacomike is getting out carriers.
And that's gonna finish the deal. Pacomike has 82 troops live. Oh my god, that economy is better than all the economy of Latin America.
Feels bad. It's true. And Pacomike, he's so rich. He's coming out here with his carriers, with his High Templar, with all of his Protoss army. Jim's half his army isn't even here. It's off to the other side. Oh boy. But
this is so bad. And that is a nice cleanup from JimRising in the left corner, but here comes the carriers.
Yeah,
well, the carrier.
the carrier. There's detection here. The Lurkers do go down. Only one. No.
Servant doesn't die.
Wow. Wow, it stays alive. 4 now, and with this Pacomike, he's winning on both fronts. Like, he's winning here on the right, Zealots are coming in on the left.
And there you go, we have the winner of this Sentimiento Latino 105. He's from Mexico, Pacomike.
Pacomike, he did it. He struggled. Not gonna lie, it was looking really scary for him early on, especially against the early pools. But Pacomike, he did embrace the Stargate opening. He embraced the Void Rays a little bit, and he came out on top.
Yeah. Well, I was expecting, because Jimbo is struggling a lot, Protoss, especially when they open with the Stargate. So yeah, I was expecting this, and congratulations, Paquito. We was missing you in the Sentimientos Latinos.
Yeah. He wasn't here last week in Copa Hyperion, but he showed up this week, and we see like Pacomike, he is so good. He's such a strong player, so diverse. He can maybe struggle sometimes in the early game, maybe some questionable decisions with his Blink Stalkers. But he's an amazing player to watch, and we're big fans of him.
Yeah, it was so fun to watch this series. This World Tournament was so good.
Yeah, exactly. So congratulations, Pacomike. Also, congratulations, JimRising. It was kind of unexpected for him to make it to the finals, but we did see he had a lot of all-ins planned for Chaos Fate. He got his revenge. So Chaos Fate, he needs to work on like his builds, because going for those Hellbats like every single game, like it's too obvious,
Yeah, too obvious, but well, hopefully Mr. Borracho fix it, and we're gonna see the next weekend. We have a Sentimiento Latino, no?
Copa Hyperion.
Yeah, Copa Hyperion. Yeah, I was thinking about that. We're gonna have Copa Hyperion the next week, and we have to wait 2 weeks for the next Sentimiento Latino.
Exactly. As we can see here on the screen, we have our weekly schedule. Normally we have Battle of the Americas tomorrow, but that has been cancelled this week, so no Battle of the Americas. It's a bit unfortunate, but Ducklings is unavailable tomorrow to admin and run the event, so players have a week off for that. But we will be live once again in 4 hours, I believe. Hold on. 7 p.m. Just quickly putting it in. In 3.5 hours, I will be back with Yaku. With GPO.
With Yakusaku se la come. So hopefully you guys have fun. I was having a lot of fun today. It was a very good tournament, and thank you very much for the inviting.
Yeah, thank you for joining me. I know I did interrupt your Apex session. Funada Dastan in the chat. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you coming on and joining me. And it's really cool because I know you're also really close with a lot of these players, like Pacomike himself as well. So yeah, it's really cool to have you on.
Yeah, thank you, Light, and thank you, Chad. And remember, Funada one there in chat. And well, see you in the next Light. Thank you very much, and good luck with your next cast.
Yeah, thank you so much. Before you leave, what's your Twitch channel? Where can people find you?
Oh yeah, we can. Sorry, I was thinking about. Never mind. You can find me there in Twitch by Dastan SC2, and Twitter, Facebook. All my social medias are Dastan SC2. So, thank you very much. Muchas gracias.
Of course. De nada. So if you want to tune in to Dastan's stream, it is there in the chats. It is usually in Spanish, but if you speak to him in English, I'm sure he'll respond in English as well, as best he can. But yes, as you said, we will be back in 3 hours. I'll be there with Yaku. But thank you everyone for watching today. I hope you had a good time. Congratulations once again to Pacomike. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Ciao.